I ended up with two, and then I ended a pair, and then I needed a spare for the pair, and then I needed a spare pair. Yeah, I just kept collecting more and more. I'm definitely a hoarder.
I mean, hey, at least he can admit it. I mean, it might have taken him a while. You know, most people would, wake up in the morning, go out into their back garden and think, yeah, no, this isn't normal. But hey, better late than never, right? Ladies and gentlemen, today we're taking a look at a video called Hoarder Can't Get Into His Own House, which, whilst not particularly inventive, it still sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, we're going to get into that video in just a second, but if you do enjoy what you see today, then do feel free to subscribe. It really does help me out a lot because, yeah, I'm trying to grow the channel. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, sit down, relax, and grab a drink. And let's get into this shit.
I am a zombie hoarder.
You're a zombie hoarder. Oh, what a prestigious title, my friend. I think zombie hoarder's a bit of an under-exaggeration there. Just look, you know what I mean?
I've got some old vehicles here. This one I got from my landlady 25 years ago. So I think I've got a total of 9 vehicles out here.
But you only have one body, and it's not as if you're going to be taking them out anywhere. Look at them.
And I don't even know what I got underneath. It's been so long since it's been buried under here.
Declutter and you'll have such a nicer bungalow. Like, you have a lot of land. It's going to be a nice place. Just, you don't need a caravan full of shit.
And players. There's a combination VHS, DVD player, recorder maybe. Have several of the recorders. I can't remember how many I've got, so I buy more.
You don't know how many you've got, so you buy more. That is so dumb. You can see how many you have, and you can see that you have enough. I just need my table. But he has loads, right? You can see them. There's loads.
I got a whole bunch of stuff I've never used yet. I keep planning on using it. That was the plan all the time, but I never did get around to any of it.
He sounds like my dad. My dad hoards a little bit. Not anywhere near this bad, but he's got clothes from before when I was born, and yeah, stuff like that. And he uses the same excuse. He uses the same excuse. Yeah.
Very little in Gary's life seems to have gone to plan. The clutter outside his home started to accumulate once there was no space left inside.
This is the living room.
Oh, fresh pad. Damn. Yeah, no crap, you can't even get in. Look at it. That's your living room.
The clutter outside his home started to accumulate once there was no space left inside.
This is the living room. I can't even get in.
How the fuck did the cameraman get all the way over there? Like, there's no pathway, there's no floor. It's all just shite. So did you have to carry like an expensive ass camera over all that shite? Brave cameraman. You know what? Fair play to the cameraman. Good for him.
I just kind of ended up with more and more stuff and no place to put it except just up in the air. I'm a very good shopper. I was going to the thrift stores 4 times a week and sometimes hitting 2 of them a day. I see something that is so reasonable I can't pass it up. I have a pregnancy test kit for 75 cents.
Oh yeah, I bet that gets lots of use. Yeah, a pregnancy kit. I'd say he's old enough that he doesn't really need to worry about getting pregnant. He's also a dude, so he really doesn't need to worry about getting pregnant.
Plastic bottles, food debris, food bags, napkins, all that stuff. There's just so much. Trash, just trash. This man has saved it all. It's just totally dysfunctional.
That's your dad, you rude cunt. Yeah, no, I get it, right? It's not healthy. I agree with you, Ken. Don't get it twisted. But that's still your dad. Be nicer to your dad. Be nice to your parents. They put up with your shit. Even if they do, hoard themselves out of house and home.
Okay, well, this is the master bedroom. Right now.
That's the master bedroom. Where does he sleep? If that's the master bedroom, and it's just full, even to the ceiling, where does he lay down? Where does he go to bed? Did he just sleep on the floor outside?
Red-haired fellow that played the piano, and I guess she wasn't ready for married life. I don't know.
I can remember my daughter asking me that, "Daddy, why don't I have a mommy?" I told her, "Well, you just don't have a mommy." I'm gonna get emotional here, and I don't want to.
Yeah, no, that's always like really sad to see. Yeah, no, I feel bad. I mean, it doesn't excuse it. You know, he still should have, you know, cleaned out his fucking house every now and then. You know, my room isn't particularly tidy at the moment. My wardrobe is practically falling apart. But at least it's not that bad.
This is my sleeping area, where I sleep most of the time. And I just climb in. And if I've just taken a nap, all I have to do is just cover up a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, it does look quite comfy. I wouldn't say no. I mean, obviously I'd rather, you know, sleep in a bed inside in the warm. But if I had to sleep outside, yeah, that looks pretty comfy. I'm not gonna... Yeah, no, good for him.
He really isn't a member of society at this point. I don't even know that he pays his bills or anything. If his water's been shut off, he can't keep living like this. You can't live like this. It's not living.
No, does it? It's your dad. I mean, okay, now that we know the backstory a bit more, I can't really defend him as much. But it's still your dad. You know, he seems like a nice guy now.
Gary's squalid living conditions have caused problems with his neighbours and local housing officials.
The city and county have both gotten involved with him. His neighbors have complained, and he has to get rid of this, or they're going to come in and get rid of it for him.
If I don't get it squared away and cleaned out, the city would come in there and condemn the place, and I would be homeless one way or another.
If he just sold some of the stuff in his back garden, like he has tires, he has cars, you know, even for scrap value, those cars will be worth a couple $100 each. He could not only get a much better living condition, he could also get the government off his ass. Plus his kids might hate him less. There's not a second episode to this, and I forgot the guy's name, but I'm rooting for you, dude. Good luck. Well, I feel like that's a good place to end today's video. If you did enjoy it, then feel free to subscribe. You know, it does help out quite a lot. Also, I'm still fairly new to this style of content, so I've obviously released quite a few videos by now, like 10, 15. Not quite 10 or 15, probably like 7 to 10. But if you do have any criticisms on what I can do better, you stuck through this far, so you clearly enjoyed it a little bit. But if you do have any criticisms, then please do feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Stay safe and have a good day.
Johnny Depp, Boba Fett, that's a bet. Lil Chet, lavish net, yeah, shining on my ass, yes, next.